Today's story is a really fun one. It's by the same author of last week's story about the crayons came home. The title of our story this week is The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, written by Drew Daywalt and illustrated by Adam Rex. Hey guys, welcome to Fri-Yay. I'm glad you could make it this week. Today our story is written by the same guy who wrote our stories last week of When the Crayons Came Home. So we're going to be reading The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. And this is a really fun story. But remember, this week we're also working on perspective. This will be the last week that we talk about perspective because it's going to finish out our month of June. So listen to the story. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And then think about perspective. Today's Fri-Yay craft is going to be pretty easy. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a game where you can play rock, paper, scissors by yourself. So what you're going to need is 2 copies of the printout, and you can find that in the link below under comments. You're going to need a scissors, you're going to need markers, and you're going to need a glue stick or tape. Stay tuned, listen to the story, and I'll show you how to make our game at the end. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, written by Drew Daywalt, illustrated by Adam Rex. Long ago, in an ancient and distant realm called the Kingdom of Backyard, there lived a warrior named Rock. Rock was the strongest in all the land, but he was sad because no one could give him a worthy challenge. Rock traveled to the mysterious forest of Over the Tire Swing, where he met a warrior who hung on a rope, holding a giant's underwear. "Drop that underwear and battle me, you ridiculous wooden clip man! I will pinch you and make you cry, Rock Warrior." Rock versus Clothespin. Rock is victorious. Even though he had won, Rock was still unsatisfied. So he journeyed on to the mystical tower of Grandma's favorite apricot tree. There he was met by an odd and delicious fruit. "You, sir, look like a fuzzy little butt." "What? I challenge you to a duel. Let us battle." "Rock versus apricot." "I will beat you with my tart and tangy sweetness." "Rock is victorious." "Ugh, I'm smushed." "And yet smushing you has brought me no joy." "Are you not entertained?" They were entertained, but the battle had been too easy. So Rock left the kingdom of the backyard, still in search of a worthy foe. Meanwhile, in the empire of Mom's home office, on a lonely and windswept desk mountain, a second great warrior sought for the glory of battle, and his name was Paper. Even though he was the smartest warrior in all the land, he was also sad because no one could outwit him. He set across Desk Mountain to find his match. Then he met a large and square monster. "Paper versus computer printer." "Oh, then taste my fury, giant box monster. I'll gobble you up and spit them out every day, little Paper." "No, not a paper jam." Paper is victorious. Having beaten the fiercest fighter of Desk Mountain, Paper climbed down to the pit of office trash bin, where he battled the most terrifying horde of creatures in all the land. The half-eaten bag of trail mix. Paper versus the half-eaten bag of trail mix. "Ah! Foul wizards! He's blotted out the sun! Run for your lives, ladies!" "Can no one beat me?" Paper wins again. And so, with a heavy heart, Paper departed the empire of Mom's home office. At the same time, in the kitchen realm, the tiny village of Junk Drawer, there lived a third great warrior. They called her Scissors, and she was the fastest blade in all the land. She too was unchallenged. On this day, her first opponent was a strange and sticky Circle Man. Let us do battle, you tacky and vaguely round monstrosity. I will battle you, and I will leave you beaten and confused in my adhesive and tangling powers. Scissors versus roll of tape. Scissors is victorious. Scissors forged across the kitchen realm to the frigid wastes of refrigerator freezer. There she met her most fearsome adversaries yet, dinosaurs made of frozen breaded chicken. I have come from the far reaches of kitchen to battle you, O bizarre and yummy breaded dinosaurs. Bow before our child-pleasing shapes and flavors, Sword Master. No one can resist our crunchy awesomeness. Scissors versus dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets win? No, wait! Hey, they don't! Scissors is victorious again! I am so good that not even dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets can beat me. And so Scissors, like rock and paper before her, traveled beyond her own kingdom, seeking out a challenger who was her equal. Then one day, in the great cavern of Two-Car Garage, Rock and Scissors came face to face. I hope you're wearing your battle pants, Rock Warrior. If by battle pants you mean no pants, but I'm willing to fight you, then yes, I'm wearing my battle pants. Weird Scissory one. Rock versus Scissors! An epic and legendary battle ensued, but ultimately, Rock is victorious. You have made me so happy by beating me. I wish I felt your joy, Scissors, for I have yet to meet a warrior who can beat me. Hi there! Those are fighting words. Wait, what? Rock versus paper! This is the best day of my life. Thank you for winning, O great knight of paper. That's fine for you, but it looks as though no one will ever beat me. Not so fast, paper. Wait, what? Scissors versus paper! You beat me! And the three great warriors hugged each other and danced for joy, and they became fast friends. Finally, they had each met their matches. They were so happy, in fact, they began to battle again. Round and round they went, in the most massive and epic three-way battle of all time. And it is said that this joyous struggle still rages on this very day. That is why children around the world, in backyards, on playgrounds, and yes, even in classrooms, still honor the three great warriors by playing rock, paper, scissors. So before we start our craft, I have a fun little video about how rock, paper, and scissors can help each other out. Hi guys, and happy Fri-Yay again. Today's video was all about rock, paper, and scissors and how they felt undefeated. Well, we've been talking about perspective, and this is the last time talking about perspective because we're almost done with June. And we've been talking about how perspective makes the way we see things change. So I was really interested, I was surprised when Rock was actually really happy that he was defeated because he was looking for someone that could challenge him. Do you have anybody in your life that challenges you? Makes you work harder or be a better person, or tries to help you study harder or learn more, and just by being a part of your life they're in there? I do too. Now to talk about our Blooms button. Today we're going to analyze, and so I want you to think of the story and what did it mean to you? What kind of connection do you have where maybe you battled a friend that you were surprised they won or they didn't win? Or when was a time that you felt that you had found somebody who was going to be challenging and help you succeed? That's what I want you to put in the comments below. I hope you had a great Fri-Yay, and I'll see you next week. Our game, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to cut out this shape. Now, the tricky part is these little things are tabs, and you are going to need to cut those out. So don't just cut the solid lines. You're going to want to cut around it. So if it helps, you can draw a yellow line like you are walking around the whole thing. And don't worry about those inside lines because we're going to use those for something else. So you can see that I'm walking all the way around. Just like when we did our unicorn origami, it is pretty important that you stay close to these lines for this to work. So go ahead and cut them out. So now I have my two shapes cut out, and each one of these is going to be a pair of dice. So let's count how many squares we have on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So on each of these, I'm going to draw 2 paper, 2 rock, and 2 scissors. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is, because these are going to be 2 different dice, I am going to make one color and one another color. So this is going to be my purple dice, and so I just want to put a little purple in the background. And the other one I'm going to leave white. So now what we're going to do is we are going to make the dice. So it's very important that on all of these that are sticking out, we fold them. So all of the big long lines we're going to fold. Then we're going to go back and we're going to fold the tabs. So this that sticks out, this little like triangle, that's a tab. Well, it's a trapezoid. Now, if you're using a glue stick, what you're going to do is you are going to go ahead and put glue on each of the tabs. Because I have tape, it's going to be looking a little different. So once you have each tab folded down, if you have glue on them, then you're just going to fold it up and stick it to the tab. If you have tape, you're just going to tuck the tab in and tape it. Watch as I do my 2 dice. now I have my 2 dice and I'm ready to play rock, paper, scissors by myself. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to roll them and I'm going to say I got rock and paper. So on this one, the clear one won. So I'm going to take a point for the clear side. Then I'm going to roll them again. And I have scissors and rock. And this time rock won and it's a purple dice. So the purple gets a point. And you can go and keep playing the game on your own to see who's going to win in the great battle of rock, paper, scissors. Have a good week and I'll see you next week for Fri-Yay.